This is a variation of Taikyoku Kata in a small space. Slight modifications on some of the turns and some of the things you do during the kata. You can do it on possibly any of the kata. All depends on what the limits of your imagination is. So I'll go ahead and walk through it at a slow pace. The key eyes will be in the normal place for reference. Taikyoku Kata. So that's basically some there you're seeing some of the movements out of Juji Kata, okay? Particularly on the 270-degree turns, okay? As we're sitting here, step over, come back, kind of in the Juji Kata. There's some various other things you can do here. You can work the right side. You can start out the right, okay? Only in there, you would keep the right foot stationary. You're on the kata, or this modification, okay, the left foot pretty much stays stationary, kind of like the Juji Kata. All right, and Oizuki, now your normal 180 back, okay, Suki, back. Now the difference here is there's a variety of ways you can do what would be the walking forward, okay, and that would be a Oizuki. All right, or a Gyakuzuki, going backwards punch. Except by Keiji, you'd have to double check that one. If not, if that's wrong, Google Translator screwed me again. Okay, just like that. There's also some other things you can do. Instead of walking back in the Gyakuzuki, okay, you can do something little similar to this here. Okay, you can move forward. All right, come back, starts the same way, but this time I can do this, switch feet, okay? Then you would just do here. All right, now how would we do that on the long part of the Imbusen? Is you just come up here, home, here, here. Now, how will we do the turn? Because we want to keep our foot in place. You can modify that turn, something similar to this right here, okay? Then you can come back up, do it again, all right? The imagination's, you know, the limits of your imagination here, okay? But basically, you're trying to keep that foot, all right, in that same, your feet in the same position. And you know, step forward. Now we're going back down the long part of the Imbusen. All right, we would go up, right. Right. Then we make that turn again. All right, remember we've got to modify. So we want to keep the feet kind of in the same position. Okay, something similar to that. Another thing you can do is you also practice an aura in that. Only with aura, you only be doing it on one side, depending on how you start the kata. So if you want to get both sides, you'd have to start left, or excuse me, start Hadari, or start Migi. For an example, then we start here. First move, get on Barai, Zikutsu Dachi. Okay. Now what we could do, all right, since we're going this way, is we go and do the aura and spin this way. Okay, there's your Oizuki. All right, now we're going to come back again, get on Barai, The difference is you can't do it on this side because I'd be spinning out, basically spinning out of my box there. So basically all we could do a modification of a Gyakuzuki, or we could just do it's like that, stepping off, kind of like a drill we've done much in the dojo. And that drill would be this drill here, if you haven't seen it, all right, where we come up, or it's an Oizuki or a Gyakuzuki, here, practice on that one, okay? So also the aura, you can also add, let's go ahead and start again. We come here, spin around with that aura, come back in, foot still in the box, right? We come up, kind of modify it, move it around. Now we're gonna go start up the long end of the embosen, okay? But we can still kind of do an aura here, okay? All right, let's talk about the aura on the long part of the embosen, how we would do that, okay? And here's how we would do that. Again, mixing it up. Higambarai, Senguzuka, Oizuki, okay? Back out. I'm going to do this as a Gyakuzuki. All right, now I'm going at the long arm of the embosen, okay? And I'm just going to spin around. Hey, I'm going to come around with this one. Hey, hey, for instance, okay? That's some of the things you can do. I mean, this can probably put into other katas. It's not rocket science. You are making some different turns there, so it kind of breaks you out of that pattern you said of always doing the kata traditionally. You know, so you're stepping out on the first one here, okay? But again, you can do anything you want. All right. Here, 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 here. Step in, aura, right? And we're going to step here, back. Again, here we're going to the long part of the embosen, so I'm going to do another aura. Because I step back. Some things. You should be able to do this with a lot of the katas. Your imagination is the limit. So, Sensei Keith, thanks for the opportunity, and see you back in the dojo after this COVID stuff's over.